I think the batting should become a little easier. A little bit of dew around. I think it'll have an impact. May compact the surface. The roughness of the track may just subside a little bit.
Yeah, just that moisture in the air just lets the ball skids on. Now Ilyas, he doesn't mind a bit of the ball skidding on because he's short, he's got that skiddy action, so he can utilize the pace, except his change of pace not really going to work if it does just slide on to the bat.
Karachi Kings sitting pretty, run rate is 8.12. Loaded with options, just 2 wickets down. Told you he wasn't any good with the muscle shots, but it's Iftikhar. That's completely busted.
Well, I think Matthew Hayden used to bat with something called a mongoose. It looked like about the same size. And we spoke about skiddy pace. Ilyas is a small man, but I tell you what, he's thrown his bat at it, it's gone nowhere.
How close was this of hitting the stumps? Oh, just dropped very near the set of stumps. But they say these willows don't last a long time because they're good for 2-3 matches and then you've got to bin them.
Well, the reason why the players want as much wood as possible, so they dry it out and they press it really dry. So as much wood, but it's very dry wood.
Oh, massive appeal because the query is about Babar Azam's scalp. He wants a review. He wants it. Shan Masood.
For LBW, the on-field decision is not out. Let's start with fair delivery. Front foot, please. It's a fair delivery. Can we move to front on spin vision, please? Nice and slow. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Ball is close to the bat. Need to confirm through ultra edge, please. Roll forward, flat line, there is a gap between bat and ball as well. Satisfied, no bat and ball, go for ball tracking when ready, please. On-field decision not out, pitch outside out, impact in line, wickets umpire's call, go back to on-field umpire. Michael, stay with your original decision, you're on screen, please signal.
A narrow thing for Babar Azam. As Jonty was just mentioning, Ilyas is not very tall. He's a skiddy kind of a customer, so he'll not get extra bit of bounce. And that looked pretty narrow, pretty close.
That really was. So they obviously retained the call because it was striking the stumps. But with the umpire's call, just going over, not really. The difficulty when you've got Tanveer and Irfan and the other as your opening bowlers, the umpire's used to the ball bouncing over the stumps.
It's a very good decision by the umpire, Doff, because you see he's just arrived from different playing surfaces or conditions, and really to get it right on a different surface altogether, because this was pretty marginal, but he read it absolutely correctly, is a big thing. Really well done.
Yeah, if you've got doubt, you've got to give it to the batter, because it really was touch and go. Babar Azam must have had his heart in his throat, and that's what Sultans need now.
Nicely timed into the gap. Imran Tahir dives, stops the ball. He's having a great time of it.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's showing his age. Not this evening. He's been superb. Pretty serious looking fella on the boundary, not giving anything away. But his teammates appreciate that. Saved his team too.
He's well color coordinated as well. He's got the yellow headband to go with his yellow shoes. nice channel, good length. They need wickets. And also make sure that there's a bit of static progress as well. Can't allow those easy singles or boundaries being hit. Maybe have an extra man in the ring. Do something different here. I think Shan Masood has got to think out of the box and make it happen. 61 runs away from the target, Karachi Kings.
Yeah, if they can drive a few more runs, get a few more dot balls, and suddenly they need 8 and over, then it starts talking to you, that scoreboard.
Nicely played, but there's protection on the leg side. And after 12, Kings merrily moving along, 82 for the loss of 2.
Will pick up a single there Iftikhar, as Karachi need another 59 from the 47 deliveries. This partnership now on 22.
Oh, it's just magnificent. Work in the outfield, but I was referring to the timing and the placement again of Baba. Right, Rousseau with the Sunridge Smart fielding moment. Baba just makes it's just a joy to watch him play. It really is. He's an artist.
Down the wicket this time, did not connect that. The spinners tying the scoring down a little bit here for Multan Sultan.
Yeah, just for once the footwork not quite pinpoint, but the hands were good enough to get him out of trouble. Iftikhar smears it down the ground, diving attempt, but it's in vain. Another boundary for the Kings, and it's slipping through the fingers of the Multan Sultans.
Yeah, didn't quite connect that Iftikhar, and Khushdil put in that valiant dive. Obviously not grasping that cleanly, and to make matters worse, that slipped away to leak another boundary.
Well, that's gone straight up in the air. Iftikhar chancing his arm, and the catch is taken by Shan Masood. It's a good one. It looks simple enough, but it went a long, long way up. And Multan needed that wicket. Boy, did they need that wicket.
Never easy are these skiers. Dragged him out of the wicket, only to get a massive top edge. Jubilee safe hands from the captain cool, Shan Masood. Pat on the back there, but Iftikhar will have to walk back for 13. Karachi Kings now 90 for 3.
It's tough. It's tough for any batsman at the other end from Babar Azam. It just makes you feel like a crab out there, I should imagine. It'd be horrible batting with him. Guy looking so graceful and making it look so easy at the other end. Imad Wasim walks out to join captain of Pakistan, a captain of Karachi Kings, with his side within sight of a first final in the PSL.
It's been an eventful over, this one.
Tafridi with the breakthrough. Babar Azam is on strike as they cross. The dismissal of Iftikhar. Nawazim is the new batter. For once, Babar Azam does not find the gap. 13 overs gone, 90 for 3. Babar is the shining light. We have the skipper, Ahmad Wasim of Karachi Kings, joining the captain of Pakistan. You hear the sound of those military helicopters buzzing the ground here. These the HBL PSL fans can go to Sunbridge Facebook page for making your kid part of Sunbridge Takat Sab Karne Ki contest. Get involved.
Oh, we have a little visitor.
Just wants to know if he's on the one or not, or inside the circle.
He's made himself very comfortable there, Butch.
There's obviously a boy as well.
He's been scampered off the field. They tried to maneuver back, but looks like we'll have action again then.
It's a dog's life. Imran brought into the attack to try and knock over the new batter. Skipper Imad Wasim is off the mark straight away. Babar Azam is on strike. A couple of runs away from a half century.
Imad, I feel, is quite an underrated middle order batter. He's done quite well for Pakistan. He plays the handy knocks when it matters. He's one for the big matches.
I often think he's underused. He sort of finds himself on the outside, carrying drinks for Pakistan in white ball cricket. Certainly felt that he could have played more of a part on the England tour just recently.
But during this PSL, he chanced his batting and pushed himself up the order, did quite well in the early part of the year. Well, they've got 50 now, and he's got Babar Azam at the other end, so should be quite comfortable for him to settle in and have a go.
Premeditated. Babar scampers and is quick enough. Those reverses are always premeditated. It's very rare that you play one of those as the ball's halfway down. So Imad might be thinking to himself, wow, if I just stood there, I've got a shin-high full toss that I could have bashed anywhere.
Changing the feel a little bit, Imran there for Babar. He's got the square slightly fine on the ring, on the boundary.
50 for Babar Azam. And you'd scarcely see a more comfortable one, a more graceful one. There's a 13th 50-plus score in the PSL, and that takes him above Kamran Akmal in terms of 50s made. Kamran Akmal, of course, is the highest run scorer in PSL history.
It's down the ground, gave it that big heave. We'll pick up the one in the end there. What a class act. Babar Azam is so pleasing to watch. Another big score from him. And he'll look and he'll want to take his side to victory or finish this game off.
Yeah, take the stumps out of the ground and shake the opposition's hand. And say maybe see you in the final. 96 for 3. Lahore Qalandars are pouring into the ground in preparation for the eliminator against Peshawar Zalmi. Ben Dunk and Samit Patel. Oh, shot. Oh, goodness me. How good is that?
Wow, what a shot that is. The HBL tournament sixes now raised to 356. Beautiful, glorious timing on that one from Babar. Reached down to the pitch of the ball and got some distance on that, 92 meters into the vacant stands, of course, but an all-important big hit from him.
Yeah, that's Shahid Afridi as well, that he's just dumped 30 rows back. It's a man that people thought they couldn't get underneath back in the old days. And then, cool as you like, just nudges one down and long on for the single. Really does sort of spread a feeling of inadequacy around other batsmen, Babar Azam. Maz has just told me Babar was 4 years old when Shahid Afridi made his debut in '96. Showing absolutely zero respect for his elders.
It's an interesting stat there. 4 years old when that man made his debut. He's been in the game a long time now, hasn't he, Afridi? And they really need for him to pick up a wicket here. Karachi looking very comfortable now. Just requiring the 36 now of the 32 deliveries. They'll want to cement a place in that final.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the game is all but up, really. You look at it from the Multan Sultans' point of view. They were just short, weren't they? 20 runs short. Something that might have given themselves a chance. J-Dog super over. There's a lot of leg spin action going on there. Uruj, one or two dodgy looking actions anyway. 107 for 3. You still hear the choppers buzzing the National Stadium here at Karachi. Change of pace. Yes, is back into the attack. Oh, it might hit the helmet as well. Just escaped giving away 5 more runs, but as it is, it's 2. And is that J. Dot super over? Just need a bit more in the way of a follow through, these gents. He pinged one
the more excited to win the prize. Bowling delivery and immediately looking back to where that hamper is. But nothing really here going for Multan's way. They will have to pull something extraordinary out of the hat here to pull up a win.
Or out of the extraordinarily coloured paper bag. The J. Super Over winners are taking home 33 from 32 now from 28, and it really is all over bar the shouting, bar some miracle for Multan. Karachi Kings will be making their way to their first PSL final on Tuesday. It's not all over for the table toppers in regular season. They will get the chance to go through to the final in the eliminator tomorrow against one of Zalmi or Calanders.
That's the last thing they would have wanted, Butch. How many times has that ever happened in a match that you've been playing?
I remember one time when Sakleh Mushtaq was our overseas player at Surrey, we'd have 4 helmets on the ground at the time. Never hit one of them. We'd have a line of 4 behind the umpire. Seamer bowling at one end, Sakleh at the other. Never ended up giving away a 5-run penalty. People picking up the keeper's gloves and catching the ball. It happened a few times. I saw that.
Interesting things can happen on a cricket pitch. Karachi making a very easy run chase here. Just a 31 now. It's actually a good time for the Karachi batsmen to get some time in the middle. Well, let's have a look at some hygiene tips. Wash your hands for 20 seconds. Don't forget to wear a mask and practice social distancing.
Yeah, cool on call with the instructions. Might be wise to follow them. Excellent hygiene tips. Chance. There was a chance. Zishan Ashraf unable to capitalise on a rare error from Baba.
Beautiful delivery there. Oh, landed short of him. Is the part-time keeper for them. But Babar there importantly played it with very soft hands, didn't push at the ball, otherwise it would have been a different story.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Just took all of the pressure off that bottom hand and dropped his hands on it, and it landed just in front of Zishan Ashraf.
They would have liked to pick that wicket up. Babar 65 now, just 27 required. We'll need something special here at the end from Multan.
Yeah, overseas players Shafeen Rutherford and Chadwick Walton not required thus far. I suppose that is one advantage of having the extra game. That's what the losers of this one will be telling themselves anyway. Get another bit of match practice in. It's 116 for 3, 26 required now.
just over a run a ball required. Karachi Kings have things under control, but you know, in T20, in over, couple of wickets, you just create those demons. Dominic Cork, desperate for a super over. I don't think we'll get that if Karachi Kings just carry on batting. Top team moment. You get those in because it's the back end of this game. Punch through the offside, just a single. The other thing here is that they've not played cricket for, well, they have, but they've not played cricket for quite a while. And the team that loses, if for instance Multan Sultans loses, I don't think that their young 40-year-olds or young 38-year-olds would fancy coming back tomorrow.
They'll be fine. They'll be absolutely fine, flying, and that's what is on offer. Winner goes straight through to the final. The loser of this game has one more chance to get through in the Eliminator 2. We're going to see that Eliminator 1 a little bit later. Kalander's up against Zelmi. Who are you picking for that one? Kalanders or Zelmi? You have to go Kalanders.
You have to. We need a Karachi Lahore final, don't we?
Well, do you? Is that what you want? What's wrong with Zelmi?
They've been there, done that. You know, somebody new. But, well, for Kalanders, they've qualified for the playoffs, and the first time ever they've not been able to play that playoff for 8 months. Edged and gone. Big wicket for Sohail Tanveer. Babar Azam walks back.
Exactly what they needed to try and get themselves back into the game. Get the main man out. Babar Azam gets an outside edge. Simple catch. And you never know. Multan fans, stay with it. You just never know the pressure of getting through to a first final. Eventually gets hold of it. I thought it was a simple catch. He bobbled it a little bit. Zishan getting hold of it, and a big wicket this. Bazaram goes for a 65. Well played, 117 for 4.
Chadwick Bolton walks in. Still 25 required of 21. And you think a couple of big hits would seal the deal, but you've seen stranger things happen. Big wicket. Babar Azam nicking off. Walks out. You just think there's a lifeline being given to Multan. Into the leg side, there'll be a couple of runs. You just missed that short mid-wicket fielder. So 23 now of 20.
If you're Multan now, you're just trying to stop boundaries and keep Walton on strike. If you're the Karachi Kings, just get this game done. Not come in to slog, but just be positive, look to get twos, get the odd boundary, and get yourselves through to that first final. He's thinking no boundary here. Lots of experience, Sohail Tanveer. You just never know.
Hits down the ground. Catch it is the call, and catch has been taken. 2 wickets in the over.
Yeah, good catch. He's a good fielder, Adam Lyth. He fields in this position for Yorkshire a lot in T20. Out at long on, long off. Well, Walton decided he wanted to go for the boundary earlier than I thought. And now all of a sudden, Multan are back in this game. Little bit of panic from the Karachi Kings. Goes for 2, Chadwick Walton. 119 for 5.
Two wickets in the over for Sohail Tanveer, and it's game on. 23 now of 19. Multan Sultans given a lifeline, a big lifeline as such. Walton comes in, tries to smash this down out of the park in Sunridge. Smart fielding. Caught at long on. Twist in the tail. It's all building up. Super over now looking like a possibility.
Stop it. Stop it now. I'd love a super over. Love it.
And a tired super over so he can go on.
Oh, yes, please. You just never know. 23 from 19. I talk about Sohail Tanveer and the experience now. Has 2 wickets in the over. What is he going to do here? Slip in place. They're after more wickets. He's happy just to go for a single here. Exactly, and keep Rutherford on strike. Or a wicket.
Dot ball. 3 off, 2 wickets from Sohail Tanveer. 119 for 5. Imran Tahir, well, he'll dart the ball through now. Rely on googlies and flippers. 4 left-handers on strike. I don't think Imran Tahir will give them the opportunity to hit with the spin on the leg side. Slips comes in. It's probably being be a lot of googlies here. Just this thing to the offside. Yes, they won't want to leak boundaries, but Imran Tahir, the opportunity here is to be able to pick up a wicket with the ball turning away from the left-hander.
I'm just thinking where he'll go. Shah Masood. Obviously, Sohail Tanveer will bowl the last over. He may bowl the next over. He may think to himself, if we're going to win this game, we go with the better death bowler second to last over. So Sohail Tanveer, who has 1 over left and has figures of 3 for 13 so far. Who's the other guy bowling the over? Is it Mohamed Irfan?
I reckon it's Ilyas bowling the last over.
Which way would you go now? Would you go Ilyas next, or would you go Sahel Tanvir?
I'd go Tanvir next.
So would I.
Imran now changing angles, going around the wicket.
And if you're batting, are you just happy with singles, or are you trying to hit Imran Tahir for a boundary?
I'm always for a hit. But Imran Tahir is too good. Nick behind. And he's off.
Game's changing. Wickets tumbling. Multan are back. They are back. Never doubt the Multan Sultans. Dead and buried 5 overs ago. Look like they're going to win now. What a game. The first game back of the PSL after 7 months out. And what are we seeing here? Magic. Pure magic. You don't get any better than this. Look at that, 2 40-year-olds are like 21-year-olds. Oh, I'll have to catch me breath. End of Rutherford, he goes to 122 for 6.
Wayne Parnell, dot ball. What a twist. Well, a twist, it's all gone Multan's way. It's not a twist, it's actually a turn. Big edge, fumble but caught. Imran Tahir. 4 off that and the wicket. 2 overs left, 19 to get. So Karachi leads 19, and who would have thought that they'd be in such trouble after Babar Azam's 65. And Sohail Tanvir's got 3 for 13. He's going to bowl this 19th over, all important one. Karachi need 19 to win, 18 for the super over.
Calm heads. Both sides, calm heads.
Connell doesn't get it past point, and he's gone! Direct hit from point. The wicket's tumbling like 9 pins.
His day has not got any better. 19 off his last over, run out. This innings is falling to pieces. How have they got themselves in this position? They're already in the car on the way to the final. They have 3 punctures. They have 1 tyre left. Out by a mile. They are on 1 tyre at the moment. Parnell goes to 123 for 7.
It's all on Imad Wasim. Oh, whips this and whips this long.
Never doubt the Kings. Never doubt the Kings. Captain comes to the crease. And HBL 6, thank you very much. You could see that he's set himself. He fancies himself as a batter, I know that. But watch how he just comes outside off stump and slaps it over a vacant deep mid wicket for a Saka power shot.
Now it's down to 13. Where
Do you
does
go
he
again? Do you go again?
Yeah, I go again. Hit it down the ground. Just a single. Boring.
I don't want to say it, but 12 off 9 balls. Should win it easy, but we've been saying that for the last 6 overs. This game is dead and buried. You just never know. You never know in these situations. All of a sudden, that little dugout nervous. He's thinking wicket, can I get another wicket now?
Now with Amir on strike, well, there's a discussion going on. Imad Wasim just instructing him to maybe just turn the strike over. But does he chance his arm? The opportunity to hit over the top.
What was Wayne Parnell doing? Just running. It went straight to the fielder. What was he doing?
Well, he gave away 19 in that last over to Sohail Tanveer. Then he gave away his wicket as a run out. Swing and a miss. Calm heads you called for. There's no calm heads in the commentary box either.
Calm heads. Swinging like Rusty Gates here. Missed a ball here. Just remember, of course you can win it if you hit a 6. I understand that. But if you don't hit it, all of a sudden now 12 from 8. Sohail Tanveer is happy with this at the moment. 66% the Sultans from here to win it. Wow. I'd say slightly the other way. I think Karachi Kings probably would be favourites from here.
Pump down the ground, just a single, straight to the man. Multan Sultans have never defended less than 150.
Knowledge. Now, what does the captain look to do here? Imad Wasim on strike. Does he think, take the strike, get a boundary, and then all of a sudden last over is easy? But remember who has to bowl the last over. You're saying Ilyas or Mohammed Irfan? Or Adam Lyth?
I think you'd go with Ilyas, but Irfan with the extra bounce, the opportunity there, but does Imad Wasim look for the fence? Third man fine leg in the circle. Or gets it past, gets the boundary. All important boundary, last ball of the 19th over. Gets it to the fence and brings it down to 7.
135 for 7. What an over that was. Wicket off the first ball.
Well, 7 needed off the last over. What a huge shot this was. Outside off, he's bisected third man and point. How big will that boundary be in terms of this game? 7 to win, 6-4 the super over.
22 from 13 as well. Get him back on strike. Get him back on strike. Calm heads. The U-bowl Yorker. Dot ball or wicket.
Oh, short ball! Dot ball, short ball, no Yorker.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Will be given one for the over by Michael Goff, but it's a good option. Now he's getting all the players coming to tell him what to bowl next. Azam Mahmood, bowling coach. Good option this. Decent bouncer. Beauty. What now? What are you going now? You're bowling now. What are you going? Yorker? You're going short again?
He's going short again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's why you weren't a bowler.
correct. His natural angle is to take the ball away from Ahmed. Does he go for that wide Yorker, which is slightly risky? Change of pace into the wicket.
Well, let's have a look at his field. So he did have a mid-wicket up. Now that's going out, so maybe another short ball. Mid-off is up in the circle, so he has a long on, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg. Fine leg is up in the circle, third man back, deep cover. So you'd think that he has to go either slow a ball into the surface or short again.
Go short again, helped on the leg side, caught! Wicket!
Good plan. Good plan. It is another big wicket, but Imad Wasim is on strike, remember. Mohamed Amir tried to finish this with a 6, and all he did was pick out the fielder. Kushdil, it was a simple catch. Mohamed Amir goes to 1. What a game we've got, 135 for 8.
Who'd be a coach?
Well, he's been through a lot of tricky games, hasn't he, Andy Flower? So is that man. Both coaches now, look at them looking, setting the field. Where are they? Mushtaq Ahmed, Azam Mahmood, where have they got now? Remember, Imad Wasim is on strike. So where are they looking to bowl here? They've changed the field. Imran Tahir has come up from deep square leg. So they have 2 men behind on the leg side, deep square, behind square at square leg, and fine leg up in the circle. And looks like they're going to have long off back now. So for me, that is full. That has to be a full delivery outside off stump. Has to be.
Well, it was full. It's dragged leg side. Just the single. Brilliant result for Multan.
Excellent delivery as well, because he stayed brave. That's what he did there. He stayed brave because Imad Wasim went over to the offside and said, I'm going to hit you square as I can. Look how wide he goes, and he follows him. It's excellent bowling. It's been brave at the death. It's executing the plans that Andy Flower got up and watched and setting his field right. Now then, 6 from 3. The bowler has to just understand, forget the next 2 balls, it's about this ball now. If I can only concede 1 or another dot ball, we then become favourites to win the game. Where are you going now? Now look at his field. He's set again, and it's exactly the same. So for me, that is saying it has to be full and it has to be wide again.
Waqas Maqsood on strike, so the field is the same as it was for Imad Wasim. He's not going to go short then.
Can he hit the ball? Is he a striker or not?
He can, but he's not renowned for it. All he needs to do is get an edge down to fine leg.
Or just get Imad Wasim back on strike. That's his job now. Just get something on it.
Well, he goes over extra. And just be the single, so now it's down to 2 deliveries, 5 runs.
Now then, if we were calling it from 4 overs ago, possible super over, where's your money now? Where are you thinking? Who holds this game right now? Is it him? Is it his team? Or is it Karachi because Imad Wasim, under Wasim Akram, is on strike? Where are you going?
Well, I know Wasim Akram does smile. Andy Flower, well, not so much.
No, he doesn't smile, Andy Flower.
He doesn't flower. So, I think this is, we've called the super overs, you stick to that.
Well, he has to go wide again. Remember what Imad Wasim tried to do. He has to go wide.
Goes wide, he leaves it. Oh, it's not a wide.
Big decision.
Dot ball.
Big decision, and just Michael Goff is an excellent umpire. Does he get this right? Does it cut that line? Now 4 runs, gets them to super over. Is this a good decision? Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Good decision.
Karachi won't like that decision.
It's a
All
good
of
decision.
Karachi will go after you, Koki.
The ball passes that blue line and then goes wide. You're seeing it. You think it's wider than that blue line. It isn't.
4 for a super over. Ilyas. Imad Wasim flicks it leg side, and it's a boundary. It's a super over.
We called it 5 overs ago. I told you it was going to be a super over.
Just had to be.
Why not? Straight back into the PSL. Why finish it easily when you can have a super over? We bring you entertainment to the PSL. You don't get this anywhere else.
Exactly. And look at the entertainment there. Nobody can believe that this has happened.
Now just remember the rules of a super over. Karachi Kings bat first. They have to nominate 3 batsmen before it starts. They lose 2 wickets, the innings is over in the over. If the super over is tied, like it was in another competition recently, there is another super over. They have 1 review each. So Karachi Kings will bat first. The Multan Sultans will bowl and will have to nominate their 1 bowler.
So we could be here for a long night. Imad Wasim, yeah, that's a delivery which wasn't called a wide, and Koki said that's fair. All of Karachi saying no. So just wait till you get back to the hotel.
No, I just want to explain myself. Look, it is so close, right? And I agree, if I was a Karachi Kings fan, I'd be saying, Corky talking rubbish. Watch when this ball passes the crease line. Did you see the shadow? I'm not sure whether we can go back and actually just hold it and actually pause it. Just keep coming back a little bit, sorry for speaking, there. So as that, you can see that is past the line and it is cutting that blue line. Excellent decision in my right. Look, it's very tight and a decided no, because he's gone a little bit wider outside off stump as well. He's given the bowler just that little bit of leeway. If I'm batting, it's a wide. If I'm bowling, it's excellent.
It's all in the shadows, isn't it?
So right, let's just calm down, get the heart rate down, take a couple of tablets. You know, who are you bowling? Sohail Tanveer. Is that your one you're picking now to bowl the 1 over?
I think Ilyas.
Ilyas?
I think you go with Ilyas again.
He did bowl a good over.
And
and who are your 3 batsmen for Karachi Kings?
Got to go Sharjeel.
Yep.
Got to go Hales.
Yep. Baba, no. Imad Wasim.
Well, it's the kind of pitch where its boundary's not been easy to come, so maybe Babar. I think I would personally go with Imad.
And just remember what is on offer here. The winner of this game goes straight through to the final, their first final. The losers will have another chance. So even though this is a super over, and we've only ever had 2 super overs in 5 editions of the PSL. 2 super overs. And we had to be on together, me and you.
And Karachi's only played 1 super over and they lost it to Lahore, so everything in the mix. Imran Tahir, well, he'd want to bowl.
Well, I can assure you now that Andy Flower knows everything about super overs. He played in it, he coached in a game that had 2 super overs.
We'll have a look at this again. Just, yeah, shadow over the line. Interesting. I think I'll be safe and say, because we're in Karachi, because we go back to the hotel in Karachi, so that should have been a wide.
Look, we've seen it so many times, and perhaps you're going to say wide. You know, the umpire has one look at it. One look at it. There's your answer. That to me is saying that Sahel Tanvir will bowl that over. Maybe Ilyas was the man, but with his performance already to wrestle that game back and to get that tide chase and to take it to super over.
And you think that's all about the 6 ball boundary hitting, but if you get 2 wickets, then the super over's done. And we saw that against Zimbabwe. We had a super over in the Zimbabwe series where Pakistan lost a couple of wickets and Pakistan scored just 2. So it's not all about hitting those boundaries. Actually, you have to make sure that you bat the 6 deliveries.
And I just want everybody to realise that this entertainment doesn't just stop with 1 super over, because there's another game coming. But if it's a tie in the super over, guess what? We go again. We have another super over and we keep going until someone wins.
Yeah, thank God for that. Thank God for not having the boundary count. Anyway, Sohail Tanvir will have to make sure that he gets a couple of wickets or make sure that he doesn't go to the fence. Alex Sales ready and pumping.
So he opens for you, or here's your answer.
Sharjeel, and it looks as if Rutherford is with him. 2 left-handers.
Yeah, I'm surprised about that. I'm surprised in a way that they've gone 2 left-handers. Would they not try go left-hander, right-hander just to mix it up a little bit? Maybe they think because they've seen that Sahel Tanvir and they're thinking left-handers coming in that they can hoof him over deep mid-wicket. Maybe I'm surprised with that. Hales, yes, batting 3. So just to remind everybody, it's a super over. If 2 wickets fall at any stage, it's the end of the innings. Obviously, if it's the 6th ball, it's the end of the innings. But if they go wicket, wicket, it's done.
Well, Rutherford's hit 39 sixes in T20, so he does have the power. Sharjeel will start off. He'll be facing fine leg in the circle, mid-off in the circle. Sharjeel, a power hitter, and does strike the ball really well. Now, Sohail Tanvir starts it off. Goes wide, hits it straight to the man. Shahid Afridi's shy at the stumps.
Well, it's worth a go because fielders are backing up, and remember what I talked about. Lose a wicket, they then can't lose another wicket or it's over. Good start because it's just a single. Direct hit. Alfredi, was it? Oh, goner. So it was worth the gamble as long as it didn't hit the stumps and do Ben Stokes in the World Final. Sorry if anybody's listening from New Zealand. Sorry about that.
Where does Rutherford go?
Well, he tries to smash it straight, surely, or pull him over deep mid-wicket.
Hides it outside off stump, given a wide. Oh, what was that?
Well, it was a wide this time. That's what it was.
Let's have a look at that again.
A little bit of swing.
Oh, exactly the same. Anyway, given a wide. Have a look at that, Corky, closely.
Giving that one a wide. It was a good decision. Remember, it's a left armour, so he's not cutting the line like a right armour. Here we go anyway. 2 off 1 ball. What do you think? 15? 14, 15, good score?
Or even a 10 or 12. Sultan will hide the ball outside off stump. Well, it's hit just to the man at deep cover, just a single. 3 of 2.
It's a dangerous ball to bowl when mid-off is up in the circle. And I understand if they're going to go full and wide, but surely if they're going full and wide, then you want either your third man up or your deep square leg up in the circle. You can see here now, when he's setting his field now, he has long off, you see him, mid-off, extra cover, and backward point, and a short fine leg. So for me, he has to bowl straight here, or into the surface, maybe even a slower ball, but that's a risk.
Straight down the ground. Long on, in play, and gone.
Adam Lyth again. Safe hands, Adam Lyth, and now Karachi Kings, what do they do here? They lose their first wicket. Alex Hales will come to the crease. Gets away with this a little bit. It's a bit lengthy. No slower ball, and it's a big boundary here at the National Stadium, Karachi. .72 metres straight, but it's a little bit off balance. And as Sharjeel, he goes for 1. Karachi 3 for 1.
Rutherford gets it over point boundary.
One-handed that was, but he got it on the full. And that is the danger sometimes when you do go wide and full, and it comes out full toss. A left-hander is just going to slice you through the offside. Why use 2 hands when you can use 1? So 7 from the first 4 deliveries, wicket down. Just to remind everybody at home or wherever you're watching around the world, lose a wicket here, end of the innings. Who's favourites from here, mate? Come on, off the fence.
I think we'll decide that after these couple of deliveries. This boundary, and then it's got to be Karachi. And if it's better than a boundary, pump down the ground, goes all the way.
HBL 6 maximum. What a shot. We both thought Rutherford coming in. What is this about? But again, he got away with the length ball to Sharjeel. It was caught down at long on by Adam Lyth, and this one flies all the way. So from going from a good position, Multan Sultans, it'll be in the slot, don't worry. It was always going to be in the slot. They have 1 ball left. Anything more than 2 off this ball, the Kings are favourites, surely.
Huge delivery. Has to defend the boundary, has to. Does he go wide again?
Yorker.
Chances on.
Has to go Yorker. So he has too many. He's going wide and Yorker.
A top edge. And taken. So a dot ball. 13 Karachi got in their super over, 14 to win. Who's the favourite now?
Multan Sultans.
Another super over.
Could we see back-to-back super overs?
We need to.
How do you think he's feeling? Because 13, you need 14. You've got to, those first couple of deliveries, get a boundary. Slow it out the back of the hand, and clever, brave and clever. Good catch by Bopara. Now we'll have to wait and see who is going to bowl the over for the Karachi Kings, and who are the three batsmen that man there, Andy Flower, has chose. Who are you going for, bowler, Karachi Kings?
Well, I think one bowler that he won't want to bowl is Wayne Parnell. He went for 19. I think it'll be Amir. I think they'll go with experience. I think Amir will have the ball. I don't think Imad Wasim will bowl himself.
And we'll have to wait and see who they have chosen, Multan, to be their three batsmen. Perfect coaches to have in a way, because Wasim has been in this situation, maybe not super overs, but finishing off the last over in 50 over competitions and international games, and with Andy Flower understanding as a former batsman, good left-handed international batsman as well, what they need to do here and who they need to open up with and what they need. That's what they'll look to do, and that's why you need experienced coaches.
Plenty of discussion. Mohammad Amir will probably take that ball and bowl a super over.
Yeah, it looks like he is. He's warming up, so it looks like it will be Mohammad Amir. What a start. You don't get any better. 7 months without any cricket. First game back, boom, off the aeroplane, super over. This is what it's all about.
Yes. It's still not over. It's still go on for another super over.
Absolutely, and think about the Kalandars and the Zelmi. They're just watching this. They're ready to go. So everybody around the world, you can't go anywhere. There's more excitement coming your way.
But think about the side that actually loses today. They'll come back tomorrow and then have to play again. I'm not sure. I think 7 months and you come back playing cricket, this will take a lot out of the players. It's taken a lot out of the commentators, but it'll take a lot out of the players to be able to then switch on tomorrow. Whichever team loses will have to come back tomorrow. But right now, just having to wait and see who are the three batsmen who come out. Well, poker face Andy Flower, he never gives anything away. Imran Tahir, well, he won't be taking up the pads, but you can't really tell with Andy Flower what's he thinking, what he's going to do.
Well, they're just obviously waiting for the batsman just to get ready. And that's what the little delay is. Well, not little delay. There's always going to be a delay because of getting tactics right. It looks like we're all set to go here. Ravi Bopara is coming out. He played beautifully in the game. Riley Rousseau. So two very experienced 2020 franchise players. They look like they are two of the three batsmen. Where they're going to open up, we'll wait and see. Are you surprised about that? Or are you happy?
No, I'm happy. I think experience and power, both have power, and both obviously the pressure situation.
And all have an Essex connection. If Mohammad Amir bowls, Essex. Riley Rousseau has played for Essex. So has Ravi Bopara. He's moved now, but they're all together.
I'm not sure if
nice
that's
and
a
friendly.
good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, 14 to get. A couple of boundaries at the very start of the over will be Multan Sultans' choice. But who would have thought Karachi Kings were cruising, and suddenly it's become a super over, and suddenly now the opportunity for Multan Sultans to go straight to the final.
I just have to correct myself. I got a little bit excited.
With the Essex boys?
Yes. Only 2 of them played for Essex. The other one played for a team called Hampshire. Not far away, though.
Yeah.
Just down the M25 and M3 for all you back home listening. But let's see what happens. You're excited because you're seeing a super over. It doesn't normally happen in PSL. Only the 3rd time in 5 editions. How important, of course it is, first couple of balls to get that boundary chasing. And what is Mohamed Amir thinking early on? Is he thinking, I'm going to go Yorker and be happy with ones? Or is that a gamble that if a full toss comes out, guess what? You're going out the park.
I think he's going to go into the pitch and slow it up. I think the bouncer is the option as well, but when do you bowl that bouncer?
And also, just think about this. You know, a lot has been talked about Mohamed Amir being left out the international side. Perfect opportunity now to show the selectors, to show the coach, I'm back. Pressurised situation, live on telly, being transmitted all around the world. And up against 2 decent players. Let's face it. Know what they need to do in Bopara and Riley Russo. So just to remind you that Multan Sultans need 14 to go straight through to the final. If it's 13 at the end of the 6 balls, what happens then, Baz?
Count boundaries?
We have another super over.
Okay. Yeah, that boundary of counting was just ridiculous, wasn't it?
It was all right in the World Cup. Don't worry about that. It worked in the World Cup. Just trying to see who else is padded up.
Afridi's not padded up, so
No.
he's not coming in.
Trying to think, who are you picking? Let's have a look. Who do you reckon?
I think it'll either be a toss-up between Khushdil Shah and Zishan Ashraf. I'd go Khushdil Shah because he's just has the ability to clear the fence.
Do you know who I'd go? I'm being a little bit biased. I'd go Adam Lyth.
Oh, here we go again.
Sorry, I would. Or Sahel Tanvir, get him in. He played well.
Not sure he'd be lining up. He's bowled 4 overs. He's bowled the super over.
I've said Multan. Who are you going? Karachi favourites?
I'm saying 13. I'm saying another super over. We're going to stay on till 2 a.m. tonight. Every ball now is an event. Sharjeel onto the field. There's a huge discussion of why he wasn't there in the first place. I think he's just walked on. But let's have a look at the field. Dom.
Fine leg and 3rd man up in the circle. Square leg up in the circle and an extra cover. 2 men out on the offside, so for me this is going full and wide, similar to what we've just seen from Sahel Tanvir. The issue is if he bowls length, they're going to try and hit him out the park.
Full and wide. Oh, almost a run out. Just a single, so good result for Ahmed.
Could he have left this? Could he have left this? Was it wide enough to leave? It had been a brave decision to leave it. This could be, would have been out. Would have been out. Could he have left this? No. Perfect delivery.
Inside the tram lines. $13 now.
Karachi now just gone favourites now with that 1 ball. That 1 ball they've gone favourites. They need a boundary in the next 2 balls. 4 will do. Obviously 6 gets them back as favourites.
Right-hander on strike. Does Amir now again bowl wide and full?
Yes, 2 men out on the offside. Look, he's got a deep point, a deep extra cover. He will go wide and across him.
Well, he goes length. Bopara doesn't get this. He hits it too long on. Just a single. So 2 off 2.
Need a boundary. They need a boundary. Karachi, who were cruising to victory in that chase, and then collapsed, got themselves to a super over. All of a sudden now, with the Qalandars watching, our favourites to go straight through to the final. Riley Rousseau needs a boundary, needs it this ball. Does he go across his stumps?
Beautifully bowled. Another Yorker. Perfect delivery. Just the 3 singles. Now it's 11 needed. 10 for another super over. Amir delivering those Yorkers at will.
I don't see a super over. I don't see another one from here. I do not see another super over from here. I can call them it from a long way out, but this, no, I don't see it. No, I don't see it.
Who do you see crossing the line then?
I see Bopara trying to get the ball square on the leg side. Whether he looks to just flick it.
Goes wide, goes full, and it's a wide.
Went for that wide delivery to try and cut the line, similar to how Sohail Tanvir did. Here's a wide. All margins. Remember, these umpires don't get any of these replays. They just do it straight on. It's hard. It's a hard job. Now what is he doing? Look at this for a field. He's got 2 men on the offside, on the edge of the boundary. One like a deep first slip, second slip. Tell you what, they'd be brave to bowl a bouncer now.
Wide, wide again. It's down to 9 now, or 3. Amir just losing his line.
Back in it. That second super over's now coming. You may be right.
Couple of boundaries and that's it. Have to look at your Specsavers subscription. You said you could see them a long way away.
What I don't understand here, and I'm trying to be serious here now for a minute. Why isn't Ravi Bopara going across? If he's going to just bowl across. He has slightly now.
Gone across and, well, it's just trickled out to deep, well, a deep gully on the fence. Just a single, so 2 balls, 8 runs. Is the super over gone now?
2 4s will win it, a 6, and then Scamper, the 2 will win it. 6 and a 1 is another super over. There's so many times. It's everything. Everything can happen.
And this will be huge, this delivery.
Well, I'm thinking, can you as a left-hander in this situation actually try and come at Mohamed Amir? Try and actually get to him on the full, because he's bowled very good Yorkers. Can you get him on the full and hit him out the park? I know it's not easy. He's bowling at, what, 130 kilometres?
Brilliant Yorker yet again. Are they coming back for the second? Yes, they are. And this is going to be a run out. Riley Rousseau with a huge dive. He thinks he's made it.
Well, they had to go 2 because a 6 then wins it for them. But Michael Goff has called for this run out. So the decision is pending. Couldn't see it. We are a long way away. I think this is out.
A big dive, Riley Rousseau. Chadwick Walden, big dive, but Riley Rousseau does it. He's in.
What a dive. Jonty Rhodes style dive. Yes!
A brilliant dive. Well, Riley Rousseau dives in. And Chadwick Wallen also diving. But it's now down to Riley Russo to hit this out of the park.
6 wins it. What you don't want is another wide if you are a Karachi fan. A wide here, then 4 will get another super over.
6 to win, 1 delivery. Can he beat Javed Miandar?
Well, let's just face facts here. Mohamed Amir has bowled, apart from the couple of wides, he's bowled a brilliant over. He has nailed his Yorkers. So like I said, out of the international side, this is what you want from a senior player. Let's have a look what sort of field he's setting. Another man out straight behind the bowler, or he's got a long off, 2 long ons, deep mid wicket, and 4 fielders behind square. Has to try and get it on the full. Simple. Could we see magic here to finish the game?
Yeah, boundary doesn't cut it. It has to be a maximum. Amir. He has to go airborne. He has to go big. Leg side. Does he walk across? Amir. Another terrific Yorker. Awesome. Amir's awesome over means that Karachi Kings go into the final in the super over.
Yeah, brilliant. Think of the 2 reasons why this is brilliant. 1, because they held their nerve. 2, because of Dean Jones and what that would mean to him and the side, having lost their coach in tragic circumstances. Wasim Akram now, who is acting coach, and his side are straight through to their first final, and that final will come your way. Yes, Dean Jones, you would have loved this, and I'm sure you're looking down, telling everybody it was down to you. Brilliant from Wasim Akram and his charges. They kept their cool, they kept their nerve, and I think you saw a little sign then from Mohamed Amir just pointing up and saying, that's for you, coach.
Yeah, brilliant over from Amir, just awesome. Delivered every Yorker spot on. And he sent a message, not being picked in the Pakistan T20 side, but just for Karachi Kings, he's been awesome. 9 off that over, but his delivery of the Yorkers was completely brilliant.
Yeah, 9 with 2 wides, and he kept his nerve after bowling back-to-back wides. Could have just lost it, but he stayed brave. He stayed brave. Look at the length, look at the line, look how deep Riley Russo was, and he changed his length, and it means a lot to the players, to the coaching staff, and to the fact that they can host a final on their home ground for the first time.
And they go directly into the final. They all know that. On the 17th, well, Karachi Kings will have a chance of lifting this PSL trophy, HBL PSL, for the first time. Well, Multan Sultans made such a game out of this. They were written off in the last 4 overs, and they came back and almost pulled off a complete stunner. But it's Karachi Kings who progress.